Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sound 14 podcast. Today, we got a very special guest with us, my good friend from elementary school, and we still know each other, which is amazing. Manny Lara on the podcast today.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going good, bro.
Good.
Dude, just got back from a fucking party.
Yeah. How was that?
Dude, that fucking party. Okay. So at night, everybody was just like, okay, it's supposed to be quinceañera. You guys don't know what that is. It's a party for 15-year-old girls usually.
Mm-hmm.
And you just basically do dances. You have jambelanes. You have and you have obviously the girl. She's like the main part of it. Yeah. You know. And so they're doing all these crazy dances. There's like they're like getting their dresses and like moving them around and stuff. And then they like had it's like a special thing with like the padrinos or the godparents.
Oh, okay.
And they just basically they dance with her too.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just like a big festival. Everybody's just like having like a great time.
Yeah.
And dude, that party lasted till like, 4 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Dude, it was crazy.
Dude. And then what happened with your parents, dude?
Oh, my parents? Oh, fuck. Okay. My parents, they had a great time. They were like dancing and everything. They danced, and then at night, they were like kind of drinking a little. So they're like getting like all woozy and stuff. And then I was just like, they're like, come over here. I'm like, what? And then they started dancing with me. I was like, oh my God. Like I looked at my brother looked at my cousin,
Mm-hmm.
and then his mom looked at him, and then they started dancing with them, and they're like, get over here. I'm just like, oh my gosh, bro.
They're all drunk and shit.
Yeah, dude. They're so crazy though. They're so cool though. They're so chill.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't even sure if this episode was gonna even happen in the morning, cause like his parents were still like, knocked out.
Oh, dude, my dad was like outside, sleeping outside.
Yeah, so this guy had to Uber here.
Oh yeah, I had an Uber to my house, and Shyam picked me up.
That was crazy, bro.
Dude, I was like, fuck, are you guys gonna come to like? Nah. And there's okay, at the fucking quinceañera, there was like 5 coolers full of like fucking stacks of beer.
Yeah.
And there was just like only one cooler with like a couple beers left.
Damn, bro.
And they had like a whole table of like whiskey and stuff.
Yeah.
And Malibu and all that. All gone.
Damn. And just one like 15-year-old's party.
Yeah, it's a 15-year-old girl's party. And they got like fucked up. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
And that's considered a small party because it was like planned all last minute.
Yeah.
I was like,
have you ever been to like a big party like a quinceañera? Like
dude, I've been to like a giant. It was at a hotel.
Really?
Yeah,
a hotel?
Dude, it was like a hotel. We slept there, and I was gonna be a jambalan, but I was like too young. I was like, let's see, 10.
Yeah.
And it was a great party.
Yeah.
There was like let's see, there was a shit ton of beer. It was like monstrous amount.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it's like the whole row is like full of coolers under the table along the side of the room. All of them had beer, and then there's like a shit ton of food. Like there was a fondue fountain. There was like a shit, that hotel chicken that they sell like with the white stuff on it or whatever.
Like ranch or
nah, dude, I don't know what it's called, but it's like
okay, like
they were like serving that too. It's like, oh, this is pretty fancy.
Yeah.
But then later on, after like it got really into it, it just turned into a giant party. Everybody's like dancing. Yeah, even I was dancing. Even
like at first, it's like classy. Like everybody's like,
and then everybody just turns
once the alcohol hits.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
It like changed from like classical like music to like and I was like, oh my gosh, it's getting turned up.
Yep. So like we both started college recently. How was it for you?
Oh, dude. Okay, basically, it's been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's been pretty good. The classes don't seem that hard as I thought they would be.
Yeah.
Right now they're pretty easy. And then let's see. I made like some friends right now, but like not really.
Not really.
Nah, dude. I'm still hooked onto the high school friends. You know? I just don't want to like. I guess still hold back.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm just still working on getting more
Yeah.
friends.
And like your college schedule, like you showed me, dude. He has like no class Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. No class Sunday, no class Tuesday, no class Thursday. I only got
Yeah.
one class Saturday. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 5.
Oh, damn, that's good.
Yeah, dude.
That's like a almost like school schedule, but like it starts later,
Yeah, basically.
like high school schedule.
Yeah. And at Pomona, they're like so super chill there though. There's like they provide like almost like everything there. Like you're like Asian, they got like Asian Pacific Islander stuff, like the culture center. And for me, I'm Mexican. They have Cesar Chavez Center, and it's like all
good.
chill. They provide so much shit free. They're always supportive, so it's like it's a good college. I like it.
Yeah. Do you have like any big classes like 100 people?
Nah, dude. Surprisingly, not.
You don't have any?
Nah, dude.
Dude, I have one like for geology. It's crazy big. Like it's in an auditorium and it's like fully packed. Like that people had to stand or like sit on the ground if they come in late.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Dude, is geology study rocks, right?
Yeah, like study of the earth, like formations and stuff, plate tectonics.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. But it's like pretty chill. Like the professor's good, so.
I got geography, and my guy, he's like the chillest dude ever.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, but like the only bad thing is that we recently had to go outside, and we had to look for like this tiny cup, and inside that tiny cup was like little flashlights, and we had to take those.
You had to look for it, like
dude,
on the whole campus.
Yes, on the whole campus.
Whole campus.
We had to go across the fucking campus and find this tiny ass cup. It's like a Hawaiian thing, and it was hidden behind a tree, which made it even worse. Yeah.
Damn. But wait, who found it? Or like, did the whole class go out and do it?
Yeah, the whole class went out and did it. There's but there was separate cups too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but we found it locally. It took like an hour, but
I mean, at least you didn't have to like do it like a quiz or like you just get to walk outside and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But it's probably hot, right?
Dude, it was hot as fuck. Okay.
I know Pomona, like that's even more north.
Yeah,
so
dude.
It's even hotter.
There's so much hills there, so I was like climbing up and down them. I was like, oh.
Yeah, dude, that's
like,
crazy.
It's too hard. It's too hot. Everybody there was like sweating, and everybody there was confused when finding the stuff. They're like, "Are you guys going the same way as us?" We're like, "Nah." They're like, "Wait, swear?" They're like, "Yeah."
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Do you have any other topics that you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, shit. Fucking my haircut. I cut off like all my fucking hair, bro. Dude, it's terrible.
It was like completely bald or something, or
dude,
or it was like a buzz cut.
Buzz cut. Like there was like barely any hair. So I was like, it was my first time feeling bald. So I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
It feels weird. Yeah.
And
then I got
But why'd you get it like a buzz cut though?
Oh, from my hairline. Cause my hair, it was like fucked right here.
Oh, okay.
It always making my hair go over, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna grow it out.
Yeah. Start from scratch.
Yeah, dude. So it can be good. Here. Fuck. Oh yeah. Fuck. Okay. When I was going to the party in Santa Ana. Yeah. There was this one dude, and he was like weird as fuck, like twacking out. He was like on some crack or something. Really? Yeah.
Like just some random stranger?
Like some random guy, yeah. He was like twacking out and shit. And then he's like starts taking off his clothes. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, he's like,
that's crazy.
He's like that, you know?
Oh yeah, he's definitely on crack. Yeah, he's definitely on crack.
He's like that. He's like, it's getting so hot in here. It's getting so hot in here. Yeah, he's like starts taking off his clothes. And he starts like fucking like walking right along the street. Dude, we just got out of there because we went to go to a Smart Final to get like some beer and shit for the party. Yeah. And dude, that guy, dude, my parents are like, what the fuck? Because they weren't drunk yet, so they weren't chill. They're like, what the fuck is happening there?
Yeah, I know, dude. That's crazy. Like those people, like you want to stay away from them.
Dude. And then the police were there. And it's just like there was a woman going to get the nude guy, so I was like, oh, that's gonna end up bad, bro. Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. This morning before I came here, there's police. There's the helicopters outside. There's like someone outside here. They're like, please come out with your hands up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Like at your house? Or?
No, at the Santa Ana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we slept there. Yeah. And There's like, come on with your hands up, and then I fucking hear a helicopter, and then I hear that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And then my dad's like sleeping on the ground, like, Dad, I think someone's here, and they're like, what? He's like, what? What's happening? And I'm like, oh, I think some guy's just getting arrested. He's like, oh, okay, and he goes back to sleep like he doesn't care. And then they're like. And then they were like talking about like someone biting someone. Like that guy's like biting people. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fucking Santa Ana people biting people.
I know, dude. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that shit. I was like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody inside all the adults were like, oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because it was like right next to us. It was like,
really?
Yeah,
like,
the house.
Also, that you thought like it was you, it was your house. Like,
yeah, we're like, oh fuck, what if he comes here? You know?
Yeah.
He's like jumping over fences and shit. So I was like, oh,
damn,
fuck.
that's crazy. Santa Ana is just like so crazy. Like at night.
Dude, you don't even know, bruh. Oh my gosh, Santa Ana. You got like these people. They're like in groups, and they always like. They're like homeless, and then they always see handshake, like hands moving all the time. I always see like their body moving. So I'm like, oh my gosh.
They're always like at the bus stops or something. Like
yeah,
like on the street.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot. I had to. Oh shit, my bad.
What happened?
The bus. Fuck, I had to take that shit.
And
I took the wrong bus one time.
Really?
I got stuck in the middle of fucking Pomona. And let me tell you, Pomona. No bueno. No bueno.
What's over there?
Dude, there's like, okay, imagine a guy, your average cholo. He was right there with his bald head, and then he has like an oversized shirt with like these basketball shorts. He's just like walking around like that, like acting like a boss, dogging everyone. I'm just right there with my little book, like, oh fuck. Dude. He's like trying
trying to get to college.
No, dude, I was trying to get home.
Oh, you're trying to get home?
Yeah, dude. So it was already getting night. Because I ended like at 5. So it's already getting nighttime. So I was like, oh, fuck, this guy's going to like kill me or some shit. Take my $10 in my wallet. Oh, no.
I know. Taking the wrong bus. Like, that's probably hard to, like.
It's hard to come back.
Yeah, hard to come back.
Yeah, dude. Because yesterday, actually, when I was going to class, because I had Saturday class, I only had one class. So it's not that bad. I took a bus, and the bus was like delayed. Like, the fucking bus driver like stopped at like a place for like a good 10 minutes. There's like no one getting on or off. I'm like, what's this guy doing? He's just like right there, just like sitting on the thing with his head on the wheel. I'm like, oh my. He's just like,
wait, he was like,
he was just like that, like it's
like trying to sleep or something.
Yeah, he was like trying to sleep. I was like, what the fuck? He probably had like a long day or some shit.
How many people were on the bus? Like a lot.
There was like 3 of us.
Oh, okay, that's why he's probably like. These people probably won't care that much.
Dude, that made me late for my other bus. Got the transfer from that bus to another bus. I was like, fuck, and I had to take an Uber to school.
Oh, okay. How long does it usually take for you?
All right, for just driving there,
or like for like the bus to get.
Oh, the bus? It's like 2 hours, bro.
2 hours?
Yeah, dude.
2 hours. How many buses do you need to change?
Like 3 or 4. They make like
damn,
a shit ton of stops.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Do they even go on the highway?
Like, maybe. It just matters what bus route you take.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, that would be way quicker. But, like, in the morning, there is sometimes traffic, too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, California is just, like, so bad with transportation.
Oh, dude, it's terrible.
Like, even the whole, like, New York has, like, has the subway, which is good, but it's still not that great. But, like, Europe, they do, like, good public transportation. Like it's they have like more like trains, like not as many people have cars in the cities, and so it's not as congested.
All right.
But over here, dude, there are like 20 million people with cars. Like
I know, dude. Like the traffic is terrible.
Yeah.
But dude, I saw this like one picture or one meme. It's like on Instagram. It's like the Chinese. It had like a 10 lane freeway. I was like, and it combines it into a 3-lane freeway. I was like, what the fuck? It just shows like the little like all those cars like going
like
into
all the red lights.
Yeah. It's like going into one thing. I'm just like, fuck that. No, dude, I'm not gonna do that.
Damn, that's great. That's like probably like a border crossing or some shit.
Probably.
They didn't realize that would cause like so much traffic.
Dude, it was crazy. Oh.
Yeah, dude, the traffic here is just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Mexico,
Mhm.
there's like barely any traffic except crossing the border. The border, you're just like chilling there.
Yeah.
But at least they bring you like shit like Dr Pepper, not Dr Pepper, fucking soda.
They bring you
Shit.
that.
Dude, yeah, they during the border when you're crossing, they have like raspados and shit.
Oh, like random people just like
Yeah, they're on their
selling
little
stuff.
carts. Yeah.
Yeah, selling.
Yeah, that's why I don't mind crossing the border that much.
Mm-hmm.
And then like in Mexico,
Did you go there this summer?
yeah. Dude, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, my wristband from fucking last year.
Really?
Yeah.
You still have that?
Yes, it's been going for like a year and like.
Are you gonna take it off like one day?
One day, dude.
or until like it rips off? Like,
I don't think it'll rip off. It's like made out of yarn.
oh
Like,
shit.
Yeah, it's made out of yarn.
Okay.
So it won't rip that easily.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Mexico, dude, it's so much different.
I know.
It's so much chiller, but so much more dangerous. You know.
Yeah. What city did you go to?
I went to Puerto Peñasco or Rocky Point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just go there and we just usually go on the jet skis and ATVs and just like have a fun time.
Yeah.
Like right there. But our other trip, we went to Sinaloa. I think I told you like a couple times. Sinaloa, dude, that place, amazing food, terrible people.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. It's like if you go there, they're like you're like out of the town. Like they don't treat you. I mean, obviously my family from there like treats me as family. Like the other people are like
they don't give a shit.
They're like, who the hell are you? And I'm just like, I'm from California. They're like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, it's in United States. Oh, okay.
You just had to say like LA and they'll know.
United States or LA, and then they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, but then everybody there's like fucking like, so basically there's at the hotel, it's like Darwin or something, Darwin.
Yeah.
And basically at night there was you could hear like fucking gunshots and shit.
Really?
Yeah. And like drug deals, you can easily see that shit.
Yeah, like happening right outside.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, when you go there, there's like right here. Here's the hotel. There's a street right here. Obviously, the people here can't see it, but like
just
try
from the right side.
Yeah, imagine you're going down the street. On the right side, you see like a hotel. On the left side, you see a park. And at the hotel, we have a window, but it's like it has no screen protector. So you either open the window. It's like a giant ass window. Like let's see, size of Sam.
Yeah,
about the size of Sam. And like
any person could fit through it.
Yeah. So you either open that giant ass window, or you just have like no air. And
really, that's the only window.
Yeah. And dude, every time I would like look out the window, like, oh, like, you know, I'm looking out the window. Either there's like somewhere right there, just like, oh, here, dude, and then you like see the fucking drug deal happen right there.
Yeah.
Or it's just like loud ass music playing. So it's just like either like full on like loud music, or you just see like people discreetly like fucking selling drugs and shit.
Yeah.
It's like crazy there, bro.
Like even like India, when I went there like last year, like in December, it's like pretty much like that because it's like a third world country. Like they're like really religious there, and they have like a prayer that goes on the speakers. Like the prayer is on the speakers so that the whole town could hear it. But it's at 4 a.m. And these windows, they're not like soundproof or anything. They're just like thin glass. Yeah. So like you get a 4 a.m. wake up call every day. It was crazy.
But that's cool that they have speakers that like go everywhere.
Yeah. No, it's just like really loud speakers. Like it's not like in everywhere, but it's like since I lived like right in the like near like the temple. Yeah. Then it was like pretty loud for me. But and there's also like, at the hotel I stayed at, there was a train track like right behind the hotel. So like trains would cross and like and you have the religious prayers and shit. Like I don't know how I slept through that. And then there are like a shit ton of mosquitoes. Oh fuck. Like this is like the city that Valsad doing. It's like crazy. Like there's like only dirt roads and like it's pretty bad. But it was fun. because like all my family were there. So
Yeah.
that's the only. If you go like by yourself, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Cause
But if you're with your family, it's always fun. It's always, you guys always find a way to like have fun with your family.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Yeah, like in Sinaloa, there was also dirt roads, and there was also like, let's say, abandoned buildings, but people are still living there. They're trying to rebuild it.
Yeah, I know.
Like
there's just like so much poverty in other parts of the world.
Yeah, dude, it's like, oh fuck, it kind of sucks, man.
Yeah, I know.
In Sinaloa, if we had I once offered to help,
Mm-hmm.
but then they're like, all they do it themselves. They just do it themselves and just like work.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, do you guys need help? They're like, no, we're fine. Don't help us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, are you sure? Like, yeah, don't help us. Well, let us do it. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Because
there's like the AC is like almost always broken there, and dude, it's just like bad. And then that's when it was before my great grandma passed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in October she kind of like passed away.
Yeah.
So that's when we visited them, and then we like mourned and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, maybe they want help. I was just like keeping my distance because I wasn't as close to her as my other family was, because they actually lived with her. So
okay.
So I was just like, okay,
yeah.
let me back off for a little.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my place to like speak out, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do I shout out someone?
Just say it.
A shout out to Kylan, Ni hao Kylan, wherever you are.
Yep.
Dude, he was like super chill. Oh no.
Okay. What happened?
Nah, it's my cousins that are texting me. Where am I? They should know though. Let's see. Google came to our school.
Really?
Yeah, like a representative. Dude, that was amazing. Cause like he like told us like basically I was like the only freshman there.
Really?
Yeah,
cause like everybody's trying to get internships or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like the only freshman there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is like a senior or junior, and everybody like looked at me like, what the fuck? What's this freshman doing here? I'm just like, oh, I heard Google's here. And they're like, oh, okay, just come in.
What did they talk about?
They talked about opportunities like internships and like what you need to do to get into there. Yeah. They're like talking about like, I asked them about like what do I do to get into Google. They're like, do shit ton of internships and shit like that.
Yeah, just experience.
Experience. Yeah. I was like, is there any internships for freshmen? They're like, only if you're an engineer. I was like, yeah. Because they really value engineers. Dude, yeah. They're so chill though.
Like the computer science engineers and all that. Yeah.
The software engineers.
Software, too. Yeah.
But Google's so chill. Mm-hmm. He was like talking to me, about all the benefits. Yeah. And it's like, oh, dude, they have like a place for like the moms, like when they're pregnant and stuff. Mm-hmm. They understand that you have a life outside, so if you need to pick up your kid, they're like, okay, yeah, you can go pick up your kid. It's fine. Mm-hmm. They're like
they're like more laid back than like a regular company. Yeah,
usually comes through like, oh, you need to give me like 3-week notice for this, and Google's like, oh, spring break vacation, mm-hmm. Or you have a spring break vacation for your kids. Yeah, just go enjoy it. It's fine. And you're just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like even their like headquarters, like campus, I think it's either like in like Oakland area or like Seattle. I'm not sure exactly. But they have like their headquarters is like pretty big, and they have like you could ride scooters. They have like a skate park in there. Oh shit. That's crazy. Like yeah, they have like great food. Like it's like a big company. It's like like not you know how like most corporate buildings are like just a big glass building. This one's like has like trees and like stuff around it, like different shops. Yeah.
So it's not just like building. It's like, oh, here's some nature so you can just relax. Uh-huh. Yeah, dude, that's why I like the. Sorry if I'm talking trash, but Cal State Fullerton is like mostly buildings. You know? All buildings, and then Pomona is like you have like some greenery there.
Yeah, so I know.
That's why I liked it better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Same with like Cal Poly Slow, right? That they have like more greenery.
Yeah, that's what I like. I don't like being like congested by like buildings like going over me. I'm just like, oh no, what is that?
Yeah, you need some like space to
like breathe.
Yeah,
to breathe better.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, but for Pomona, I like the campus.
Yeah.
But dude, you guys are lucky. You guys have like the fucking Habit here and shit.
What do you have?
We got Panda, Taco Bell, Subway and Carl's Jr.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we have like a Carl's Jr. like right by the building, like right down here.
Shit.
There's one.
Y'all lucky though. That happens like really good.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have a Subway.
Mm-hmm.
Subway and Starbucks, but that's it.
Yeah. Like most of ours, like thing is like off campus, like food. Like you could like the habit is like off campus, but you could just walk across the street. So like it's pretty much the same thing.
Dude, you know what we have outside our campus?
What?
Another Carl's Jr. That's like the close. I think that's like the closest one. At least like one way. I haven't seen like the other.
Yeah.
Places. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's like fucking Pomona for you.
Yep. And like you were talking about like going camping this
Oh yeah, fuck! I wanted to get like all of the high school friends together.
Yeah.
You know that group.
Uh-huh.
I want to get us together to go like camping and shit.
Where do you want to go?
I have no fucking idea, but I just want to go camping.
You just want to go.
I just want to go camping.
Yeah. During the winter or like?
Yeah, during the winter, because I don't want to be in the summer like
Yeah.
hot as fuck and there's mosquitoes and shit.
Yeah. Like even in the winter, it's like if you go on the mountains, it's gonna be cold.
I'd rather be cold than hot.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you could get a cabin too. Like if you go like in Lake Arrowhead or like Lake Tahoe, they have like cabins. So that's pretty fun.
We're getting a fucking cabin.
Yeah. The last time I went there, like Lake Tahoe, I went in the summer and it's so hot up there, like 100 plus. And it's like, since you're on the mountain, like it's like there's a lake but the lake is on top of the mountain. So it's like hotter than on surface level. So yeah, it's crazy.
Damn. But dude, we gotta go camping.
Yeah.
We want to make our group big, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Like we got Michael right now. We got you. We got Sam. We got Paul. And who else? We need like a shit ton of people though.
Yeah, we'll ask some people.
Yeah, dude. Because that camping thing, I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And your semester ends like the same time as
Yeah. And
since it's like CSU.
Becoming beginning of December-ish, like December 16th or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. And we get like 1 month off.
Yeah,
You know
I mean,
that
dude,
shit?
that's fucking amazing.
I know.
It's like
And like we end earlier too. Like the spring semester ends in like May.
Yeah.
And so the summer starts like in May.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. I like college like better because of the freedom, like more time, flexibility.
Yeah, because like college is like, yeah, of course the courses are gonna be harder, but like the amount of time you can put into it.
I know, like you don't have you don't have classes like the same class every day, so there's like space.
Yeah.
And then they tell you all the assignments before, so you could like work on it. And
That's
shit.
amazing.
Yeah, dude.
They're like, okay, you have this paper due here. You have also this paper due here. I'm just like, they give that to us in the syllabus.
The first day.
Yeah.
On the first day, so you have it all planned.
Yeah, basically.
Like you don't have like random assignments like in the middle.
We may have pop quizzes, but I mean,
Maybe.
it's way better than having like an assignment due the next day.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about high school. It's like, okay, you have an assignment right here. I just gave it to you right now. It's due the next day. And you're just like, fuck.
I know.
I don't understand it. I need help. And they're like, oh, too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold up. Okay, yeah. In college, I'm basically one of the few that are like Mexican, you know?
Really?
I'm the only, like, one of the, like, few beans there. Yeah.
Over here, there's a lot more than over there, probably. Yeah.
Dude, over there, all the classes are like, okay, all my classes right now, most of them are like all Asian and all white. There's like barely any Mexicans. Yeah. I'm just like, oh, okay.
For you, that's probably like so different from high school.
Yeah, in high school there's like, you know, like the Cholo group, and then you have like the soccer group, and you have like all that. But here, it's just like, nah, dude, it's just like only Asian. The only Mexicans I found were the MASA, the Mexican American Association. Dude, that place is so chill. Yeah. Everybody there is chill. And so that place is great. I like that place.
Did you join any like of the clubs? Like
yeah, I joined this gamers union.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
They have that.
Yes, for board games.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was like video games.
Oh, that's esports. No,
Okay.
we're not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not doing that, at least, because I'm not good enough. There's like
Yeah,
people,
you gotta like actually be good to.
dude. There's like
Because there's like tournaments probably.
yeah,
right?
there are. It's like I think in the Cal State system there's tournaments.
Yeah, there's tournaments. That's crazy. Like esports is getting big, bro.
Dude, I went to the club stands where they like have a club fair and they're like everyone's there.
Yeah.
Esports had the biggest crowd. I
Really?
swear. They had like a giant ass tent,
Mm-hmm.
and they also had like laptops there.
Oh,
And, like
shit.
everything's set up right there, and everybody's like crowding. Like, oh my gosh! I'm just like, that's like, oh
I know, dude. Esports like a couple years ago, like 5 years ago, it wasn't even that big, and then parents were like still like, you shouldn't be playing video games too much, and now it's like its own leagues. Like it has its own leagues, and then there's money. Like I forgot that Booga, like the guy who won that Fortnite.
dude, he got like 3 million, right?
16-year-old kid, yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
3 million.
What could you do with 3 million when you're 16-year-old?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
He's probably just gonna. I hope he like saves it or like invests it, not just like spends it on like a car or some shit.
Hopefully he does.
Yeah,
But yeah, esports has blown up so much.
I know.
Dude, I remember it's like my parents were like, don't ever play video games. And I was like, what? Why? They're like, it's bad for your brain. It's bad for your eyes.
Yeah, I know. I mean, just the times are changing, man. Like,
Yeah.
and
Everything's changing nowadays. Like, everything.
mm-hmm.
It's just
I mean, like when we get to that age, like what it's gonna be is gonna be like we don't even know yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be completely different.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like saying, because I always see those memes where it's like, oh, the boomers messed up the economy or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, is that true? And then like look it up and it's like, oh, yeah, sorta.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm not sure,
Yeah. I mean, it just depends, but
It just depends like where you're at. Because California, shit ton of taxes. Do you remember like when we were like in sophomore year or something like that? There was like the Measure S or like Proposition 65 is like lower the gas tax. And everybody didn't know whether to say yes or no to it.
Dude. That happened like this year or like last year too. Like they voted just like in the I think just local area, like a local vote.
Yeah.
And they said no to lowering the gas tax.
No, because everybody was confused. So they're like, yes to lowering the gas tax, and they're like, no to not lowering the gas tax. Everybody's like confused by that.
I know, dude. And then they didn't lower it, which sucks.
Yeah, dude.
And now the gas prices are high still.
I know. That's why like people are like so confused and
I know,
everything.
dude. And like, did you hear about the hurricane that's about to happen? Like
Hurricane Dorian?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, my geography teacher's all over that.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, okay, you see Hurricane Aaron is like already diminishing while Hurricane Dorian was supposed to be going down, but now it's going up. I'm just like,
is this
bro.
some meteorology class or what?
I know. I was like, what the hell? But he's like all on it though.
Yeah, I know. Dude. That thing's supposed to like come this Sunday.
120 mile per hour winds.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
And I heard that just upgraded to Category 5.
Category 5?
Yeah, Category 5. Like right now, it's in the Bahamas, like but I don't think it might like stay at Category 5 till it reaches Florida, but it might like go down to Category 4. But it increased from Category 4 to Category 5.
Oh my gosh. Do you know if it's gonna go into the Gulf of Mexico, like that Gulf?
I don't think so. Like it might cross over, but they predict like that. You know how Florida is like there's a small part of Florida that goes into the ocean. Like there's like a peninsula really, but they say that it's gonna go up that peninsula, so not like crossing it.
Oh, so it's gonna go like along the East Coast.
Yeah, but not like all the way up, like just along Florida. So
yeah, they're saying that. My geography teacher was also telling me like it might even hit Europe if it's strong enough. Yeah.
Europe.
Dude, I was like, when has that happened? He's like, oh, it was like 1932 or something.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, the world, the climate's just changing.
I know, it's
so
crazy.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, did you hear about like they made like a giant like ice machine or some shit like that in the Arctic to help. I was
Really?
like, how the fuck does that work? They're like,
Why? No, that like the world, like that's what my geology professor said, like that the you know how like the ocean levels are rising,
yeah,
like there was one point like couple thousands of years ago that the ocean level was higher than this, like so it's not like this never happened before.
Yeah,
it already
that's-
happened, but now we're going through that cycle again. This is just a cycle.
yeah.
So like once the ocean levels were like really low once the ice age happened, right?
yeah,
And now the ice is melting so that it's going to go back up.
yeah.
But like thousands of years from now, it's probably going to be ice again, and then it's going to lower again.
yeah, that's what my not my professor. That's what I was like looking into, because there's like people saying like they found like ancient like archaeology texts that were like saying if you see this text, that means that you're probably gonna die from a drought.
Really?
Yeah, but then that just proves that the water goes up and down.
Yeah. It's
But-
just a cycle, like,
Yeah,
but what sucks about the cycle is that like we built our like houses and our communities right along the ocean,
yeah.
and,
Now they're
and so
gonna like all drown and shit.
yeah, like so and we'll see what happens.
Hopefully, like it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll have like? Do you think we'll experience like? They said the coral reef will be dying soon.
Yeah, I think that'll happen. Like
Uh,
because the water is still like heating up, like the oceans are still heating up
yeah.
too much, and like nobody's really doing anything about it.
Yeah,
Like because like
nope.
what are you gonna do? Like just stop all
production.
like production? Yeah,
Yeah, from a business standpoint,
yeah,
no one's gonna do that.
I know.
But like,
But I mean, we'll see what happens. But like the earth is just gonna change. Like the only thing that's gonna be impacted is the humans and the other animals and stuff. But
we'll be mainly humans though.
yeah,
Because we're like, oh, we're the conquerors of the earth.
yeah.
We built our house right in the water. What are you gonna do about it? You're drowning now.
I know people who built their houses like right by the ocean, they're fucked. Like those houses, like already, like there are like more landslides happening,
Yeah.
like by the like oceans, like beaches.
Oh, remember when it was raining a lot here in Cali,
Yeah,
and all those mudslides like destroyed like a bunch of
I know,
houses.
dude.
I was just like,
Like
oh,
in LA.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was,
and
like,
we haven't even gotten to the fires yet. Like this is the fire season probably gonna happen.
yeah, cause like but it's turning to fall, so it won't be.
Yeah, like last year I think it was like October when there were like a lot of fires.
like a shit ton.
Yeah,
Oh, remember that one time at high school?
yeah.
An entire like school was
I
like
know,
covered
bro.
in it, and
That
we're
was
like, oh, it's the
crazy.
red sun. We're like, oh, that's,
Yeah, there was
that's
so much smoke. Like all the cars had like the smoke, the ash on it
yeah,
and everything.
and they still made us go to school.
I know they still.
We're like, come on, it's like it's hard to breathe. It's fucking hot.
I know, dude.
they're like-
it was like so hard to breathe.
Yeah, I was like,
Luckily, like I was done with classes like right when it happened. Like I didn't even know about the fire. Like I knew it was happening, but like I was still in class, so there was like AC and stuff. But then when I opened the door, and I just saw like a big cloud like of smoke right there, and then the sun was blocked, and it was like red. I was like, shit, bro, this is crazy.
dude, I think my track coach still had practice.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't know if he did, but
That would have been terrible.
I think I just ditched that.
Yeah, that's just not healthy to exercise when there's like ash right in your face.
And
Like,
it's like going in your lungs.
Yeah.
You're just like, I don't think this is good for us.
I know.
And he's like, oh, it's fine. Just tough it out. That's what everybody says nowadays. It's fine. Just tough it out. Like,
Mhm.
fuck.
Yeah.
About almost everything, basically.
Mhm.
You're like, oh, I had it harder than you. It's not even that bad. And like my dad was telling me about the buses.
Mhm.
He was like telling me, oh, I used to take the bus all the time. I'm like, did you have to transfer at all? He's like, no, it was just a straight shot from the bus from my house to the school. I was like, oh, okay. How long was it? He's like, oh, it was like 10, 20 minutes. He's like, yeah, I already know. It's not that bad. The bus isn't that bad. I'm like, did you have to stay for like 2 hours? He's like, no. Like, what the heck?
Yeah. You just gotta tough it out for a little bit until
Yeah.
you get your license.
It's just like a couple weeks. It's pretty
Yeah.
easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it is that I could have gotten like the driver's license like I think in 4 days,
Uh-huh.
but it was like fucking far, isn't it? In, like Santa
Yeah.
Barbara or some shit.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yeah, but then it was like 2 hour. It's a 2 hour drive.
Yeah, just to take a driving test.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's closer, but my friend's like, it's too far.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're making me wait on the bus for like 2 hours.
Mhm.
It's just like drive there for like 2 hours, and I won't have to take the bus anymore.
I know.
It's like, nah.
Yeah, the bus is just like a lot of people probably take it though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like I see a bunch of students when I'm leaving.
mm-hmm.
There's always a bunch of students on the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not like alone in the bus.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, when I'm taking the bus, like the one I got stuck in Pomona,
Mm-hmm.
no one was there.
Really?
No one.
Yeah.
So I'm just like sitting there, and then there's like fucking like.
Yeah, and you can't even do anything like.
Yeah, I can't be like, oh, can you get a bus for me? They're like, now you have to wait for the next bus. And
Yeah.
It's like in an hour. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, they have Uber now and like.
Oh,
Lyft.
dude, Uber saved my life.
I know.
Oh my gosh, when that transfer like missed, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah. Uber,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
Yeah,
You
like.
hear about the bill? Not the. I don't think it's a bill, but it's like minimum wage for Uber in California.
Really?
Yeah,
What's happening with it?
they're saying that they're gonna like make a defined minimum wage for Uber drivers in Cali.
Really?
Yeah,
Like, so now Uber has to like follow those regulations.
I'm not sure. I just read like a.
But doesn't it like the distance matters on how much they get paid,
Yeah,
right?
that's why.
Yeah. So how?
I don't know how they would regulate it,
I
but
know.
that's what they were saying.
Like if it's like, what if your trip is further, but you get the same amount because it's like minimum,
Yeah, minimum wage. That's what I was like.
or unless it's like a really short trip, and then they want to increase it, like
They're probably gonna do that.
okay, yeah, because I don't think they'll like limit how much
Yeah,
it is.
but I don't know if that's gonna affect like people who take Uber, or Uber's just gonna pay them themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it's gonna work.
We'll see if the prices increase or what. No.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be like terrible. But it's just they're just testing it in
Yeah.
Cali. They're not
Mhm.
doing it worldwide. Or is Uber international?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure like it's in most like developed countries, but not everywhere.
Like Canada. And
Yeah,
like
Canada.
Europe.
Like, there's like I took an Uber in France and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
and London. So yeah, they have it over there, but I don't think it's like everywhere yet.
Imagine that.
Mm-hmm. Because you need like a good connection, or
Yeah.
else like you get like connection for 1 second, and then they don't know where to find you and shit. So
Yeah. Do you remember like when you were like small? They're like, never get into cars with strangers.
Yeah.
And now we're just like fucking doing that all the fucking time.
I know.
Dude, it's crazy.
Like I just took a Uber like on Friday, like to go back to my house, and then like the driver was like really good. He like now they have like the people who do it like full time. They have like waters and shit in the back.
Dude.
They have like the chargers, like any type of charger you have. Like
I know that's what's good about it.
yeah.
Like I just took an Uber to my house.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy was super chill though.
Uh-huh.
He was talking about like how he was like Ubers for like a bunch of different people, like not like extremely famous people, but like decently famous people. Like the pitcher for the Dodgers. I already forgot his name because like I don't
Kershaw.
know. No, not Kershaw. It's like fucking
That's
David
all.
Reach, David Birch, David Rich, or
Whoever
something.
it is, comment if you know.
Yeah, dude. It was pretty crazy. He's like been in an Uber for like almost anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what happened. All right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, basically, he was taking an Uber
Mm-hmm.
for this one girl, and she had nothing. She had no She said that she had no purse, no nothing.
Really?
Yeah, she just like came in and she was like she looked all trash, like all drunk and everything.
Uh-huh.
And then there was like also someone else in there because they're doing something called Uber Pool for LA.
Yeah.
And it's not in Orange County. It's only in LA where you can ride an Uber with different people. And
Yeah.
He said that he was in there with a UCLA student. And then there was also like the drunk woman coming in.
Yeah.
And she had like She had no bags, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And out of nowhere, he says that he sees her starting to eat fucking chicken leg,
Really?
like a fucking like, you know those chicken legs.
Uh-huh.
Like she pulled it out from somewhere, and he doesn't know where. And he's like, she just started eating chicken. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah. She started eating chicken, and she started spitting it everywhere because she said she was allergic to the chicken skin, but not to the chicken. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn. What the heck? They're just weird people out there.
Yeah. And then he's like, and I don't know where she put the chicken bone, because like when she left, she didn't have anything on her hands again.
So that's somewhere in the car.
It's somewhere in the fucking car, but he doesn't know where. He doesn't know where the fucking chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken is. I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, goes up and down. Like he goes to like the high like Uber like Excel or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, it's like the big one.
Yeah.
Big car. Okay.
Yeah, and then he has the regular Uber,
Mm-hmm.
and those he always talks about, like he always has stories to tell.
Yeah.
Like he always tells his Uber customers like all these stories.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was a pretty good driver. I
Yeah.
liked him.
It's fun to talk about like stuff that they've done. Like, yeah. Is that all for today's episode?
Yeah, I'm pretty much, yeah.
Talked about everything.
Mhm.
All right. I guess we're done with the episode. Thank you guys for listening, or if you're watching, thank you for watching.
Mhm.
Please subscribe. And thank you, Manny, for coming on.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Anytime.
All right. Then see you guys later. See you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.